Hello, Libra. What's happening? Let's get your bonus reading for the month of September knocked out here today. That sound like a plan? If you would like information on scheduling a personal reading, please look in the description of the video. All right, that's where you're going to find all the good information that everybody always likes to hit me up on Facebook and Instagram and ask me. It's in the description of the video. So, with all due respect, if you come to me on another platform and ask me, I will ignore you, okay? Anyway, though, let's go ahead and get this knocked out here. Looks like there's one person in the chat. Well, say hello and make yourself known. Libra, what else can we tell my Libra's universe for the month of September? What else can we tell Libra? What else can we tell my Libras? Do-do-do. What else can we tell my Libras? Do-do-do. The Chariot reversed. Some of y'all are dealing with a Cancer, okay? Definitely things are moving very, very slow. Very, very slow right now, okay? And again, typically, I don't know why I felt compelled to refer to that as slow movement, but it's typically trust-based movement too, okay? Things are moving very, very slow right now because you may feel like a little bit nervous because you aren't really sure where things are going right now, you know? That feeling of, I'm kind of lost. I want to be able to plan. I want to be able to foresee, you know, so that I feel like I have some control in things right here. And that's just not happening right now. So it feels like things are moving by very, very slowly because you can't foresee what's coming, all right? That make any sense? Let's get 4 shuffles. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, Fool in the reverse is the overall issue right here. So I think that the issue here was from the get-go, okay? From the very beginning of whatever situation you're dealing with right now. There was no faith to begin with. One, the other, or both of you didn't even have the faith, okay? So it's one thing to take a leap of faith, and there's one thing to take a leap of doubt, okay? I kind of feel like, for some of you, I just feel like a lot of you, it was you, honestly. And I'm not saying that you did something wrong, but I just feel like a lot of you were the ones who were struggling pretty much from the get-go. Always second-guessing everything, always wondering, there was just this lack of faith, lack of trust, you know, that was kind of there deep-seated from the get-go, okay? People are kind of perceiving you, the way people perceive you, looking at you, is like you're a little bit nervous and restless, okay? A little bit anxious, a little bit restless, a little bit discontent. Let's just put it that way. Some of you on the inside feel like the Ace of Cups in the reverse. So there's a lot of you that aren't interested in love at all right now, okay? Thanks for that super chat. Pray nay. I hope I said that right. Thank you. Some of you could be dealing with a Sagittarius. I have Sagittarius, Aries, and Cancer, okay? It could be anybody though, all right? I do feel like are y'all still watching this person? Y'all still got your eye on this person, peeping them out, watching what they're doing, driving yourself nuts? Page of Swords reversed in the Temperance. It's tattling on you, Libra. It's tattling on you. And if it's not you, it's them watching you, okay? These energies could go either way. I just have this weird thing that I do where I separate 2 spreads, okay? One's for you, one's for the person you're dealing with. But since this is general, yes, it could go either way. But it is on your side. This is on your side. Like you're kind of watching this person. Ace of Swords, Page of Swords, both reversed here. Communication is very poor. Very, very poor, okay? But I do kind of feel like at least one of you is watching the other person, okay? All right, just kind of watching silently. The person you're dealing with right here, I think they're blaming you for this. They're blaming you. Some of you just up and abandoned this situation, kind of seemingly randomly, but I think it was a little bit unexpected, you know? Even those of you who, and I know there's a couple of you in here, who this was a cycle. This isn't something that just happened once, right? So there's at least a couple of you in here right now. I know that's dealing with a situation in which this has happened more than once, right? But I think that you were probably at the end of your rope, most of you. And just seemingly kind of unexpectedly just abandoned this and ended this. But whoever it was that felt like they were randomly abandoned, I really feel this strong sensation here of no, it wasn't random. Okay, I made clear how I feel many times, you know, and you didn't listen to me. You didn't, like, it's like it didn't matter to you, right? I'm feeling that very strongly here. This wasn't random at all. It wasn't random, okay? This, like, I stated what I think and how I feel many times. And it's just, it went in one ear and out the other, and, you know, so that's what I'm feeling here. Okay, remember, energies could go either way, so take that as it resonates. If it's not you, it's, you know, just take it how it resonates, okay? But that's what this spread is telling me right here, that somebody really feels like this was random and unexpected, but the other person doesn't really feel like it was random, okay? I think the other person feels like, no, I stated several times how I felt, and it didn't seem to matter, so deuces. That's interesting. Let's look a little bit more at the person that you're dealing with. Past person. This is the past person Libra is dealing with. Okay, those of you Libras dealing with a new person, hold your horses. We'll get to that in just a second. Past person Libra is dealing with. Dun, 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 dun. Boom. Okay, the Chariot reversed again. How do you like that, man? How do you like that? Some of y'all could definitely be dealing with a Cancer, but that's the same jumper that you had in the first spread. Different deck, okay? Love it when that happens. Again, maybe it's this person. Maybe it's both of you that just kind of feel right now a little bit stagnant, like things are going slow. Like, I thought I knew what was going on. I thought I had everything planned. I thought I had everything worked out. I thought that everything was going smooth. Now all of a sudden, somebody jammed a stick in the wheel and brought things to a dead stop, and I don't know what the hell's going on now, right? A little bit freaky, a little bit nerve-wracking. 4 shuffles. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Three of Cups reversed. Yeah, they're definitely not having a good time. Definitely not. They feel a really strong connection here. They really do, okay? You may not know it because they do have the 9 of Wands next to the Lover's card. For some of you, and I've been saying this more often here lately, I used to refrain from saying this altogether. But the way I word it now, I figured out a way to word this that treads kind of lightly. Some of you are dealing with twin flame energy here. Okay, now obviously no, that is not going to be every last one of you dealing with a twin flame, but just in case some of you were kind of wondering because you felt an eerie, scary, freaky, powerful, fucked up connection with this person that you never, ever imagined possible and goes beyond anything you ever felt in your life, penetrates deeper than romance, deeper than emotion, deeper than any human connection that you have ever fathomed in your life, you could very easily be dealing with a twin flame connection here. I say that because if you come to me for a personal reading and ask me, is this person my twin flame? This is the only card that answers that question in my world, okay? Okay, there's a couple of questions. Anyway, though, having said that, whether it's a twin flame or not, for some of you, I think it is, but even if it's not, this is still a really intense connection that was meant to bring forth massive change in your life and theirs. And they feel it. They feel it. Don't think they don't. Now, in the heart of the spread, they do have the Tower. So I do think regardless, I've been seeing comments popping up both ways, but regardless of who it was that left or who it was that decided to end this, I think this person's going ahead and accepting. Okay, 10 of Pentacles reverse the Tower, okay? All right, it's a done doll. But the intensity of this connection, I think, kind of scares this person a little bit, okay? And that sounds familiar. That kind of sounds like the highlight of a reading that you all had a couple of months ago, doesn't it? Wasn't it? That sounds familiar for you guys. The intensity of this connection scares them. And that ain't no joke. But I don't really think it affects them in a very positive way here, okay? Because King of Swords, Those of you who do attempt communication with this person, King of Swords reverse, Five of Wands, okay? I think you're gonna see real quick that this isn't just because we feel a connection, just because there is an intense soul connection, especially if it's a twin flame connection. That doesn't just mean rainbows and unicorn farts and Skittles falling from the sky and all that shit. No. Oh no, these types of intense connections are very, very specifically intended to shed old energy. And in order to shed old energy, it has to bubble up to the surface. And when it bubbles up to the surface, that can get ugly, okay? That's just part of it. Okay, that's just part of it. Could have been a third-party situation for some of you here that this person is wanting out of. And again, that's not all of you, just some of you. But I do have Three of Swords, Three of Cups, both reversed. This person could be wanting out of a third-party situation. Oh, Three of Wands. And they're all reversed too. Okay, Three of Wands reversed, Three of Swords reversed, Three of Cups reversed. Some of you are definitely dealing with somebody that wants out of this third-party situation, okay? But, wow, man, pretty intense. Pretty intense, Libra. Pretty intense. Your all's readings aren't normally that intense. All right, well, let's look at the new person. This right here is for Libras dealing with a new person. Libras dealing with or interested in a new person. All right. This is only for Libras dealing with a new person. And who bets you the Six of Cups or something comes up? Well, King of Wands in the reverse. Some of y'all could be dealing with somebody that's playing games. Some of you could be. Let's get four shuffles. 1, 2, 3. And 4. Boom, Six of Swords reversed. Okay, Ten of Coins, the Devil reversed. All right, so I don't really think that this person has a whole lot of faith in this either. There's somebody here that's doing too much overthinking. Too much overthinking, okay? I do think that you all are gonna carry on with this right here, but there's somebody here that still has some painful memories from the past that are circling through their head, which is what happens every single time. I said Six of Cups, I was close, Six of Swords, okay? Like I said in the last reading, ever since I started reading past person and new person, y'all, when I tell you 100% of the time, 100% of the time, not 9 times out of 10, 100% of the time, the new person spread, the past comes up. Every time, the past comes up, okay? And I think that's very fair. Now that, you know, that I think about it, I think it's understandable that, again, most of us, how many of you out there, show of hands, are entering into something new and you have healed and wiped your past completely clean? And you're totally healed from it. Be honest. Very few of you. Very few of you. Matter of fact, I would feel very safe betting that the vast majority of you are entering into something new because you think that is going to distract you from and take away all that past pain, right? No shade thrown. I've been there. I've been there. Okay, it doesn't work though, does it? Doesn't work though, does it? This new person here has all this shit from the past still circling through their head. Okay, it could be a Capricorn you're dealing with for some of you. I also have Taurus and Pisces here. Could be anybody though, doesn't really matter. But yeah, they still have images from the past running through their head. And what happens? What happens when we have images from the past running through our... I'm constantly looking back at the past and looking at you and comparing you to the past person. I'm constantly comparing you to the last person that screwed me over. And I'm losing faith in the process because the more I look for those red flags, the more the universe is going to show them to me. All right? Even if they weren't even there to begin with. I'm demanding that the universe bring it to me. And the universe is eventually going to show me those red flags that I'm looking for, okay? But I think when it all comes down to it, I do think this is going to take lift off here. It's just really difficult to say whether or not it's actually going to be successful, okay? Because you got the Ace of Wands, Ace of Cups in the reverse, all right? It's hard to say here. It doesn't really feel like a lot of success is pushing this. It could. It really could, but that right there just looks way too shady. There's too much shady stuff going on there, man. Too much shady stuff. Too many like possibly dealing with somebody that's not over their past. You know, one, the other, or both of you could still be hung up on a past person. You know, that whole game. I just feel that very heavily in there. Very heavily. Let's look at the outcomes resting in the current moment. Outcomes resting in the current moment. Okay, there'll be an overall advice for all Libras, followed by the outcome for the past person and the outcome for the new person. Oh, Eight of Swords reversed. Okay, cool. All right, let's get 4 shuffles here. 1, 2, oops, 3, and 4. All right, so don't spend too much time up in your head, Libra. That's so funny. The Two of Wands reversed is your overall advice. Okay, quit trying to overthink shit. Don't spend too much time up in your head, man. Don't do it, okay? Don't do it. Make a decision. I mean, there's nothing wrong. Again, I think I told Virgo this earlier this morning. I'm not advocating fire the gun first and ask questions later, okay? That's a big pet peeve of mine. I think that's really stupid. However, I'm also not advising you just sit back and watch life pass you by as, you know, you're trying to figure out what to do next. You can only think so much for so long and then make a decision. Don't spend too much time in your head trying to figure things out logically, especially if you want to manifest something you never had, okay? That's going to fuck it up every single time. Outcome with the past person, it looks to me like I don't think anything new is going to manifest from this right here. It looks like a karmic cycle that remains incomplete. And the reason being is because one, the other, or both of you refuses to sit with and heal from this situation, okay? And that's typically what keeps most people on the karmic wheel. We never really heal from it. Never really heal from it. We are kind of conditioned to believe that, oh, this bad thing happened. Let me bury it and run from it. And then as soon as I forget about it, I'm over it, right? No, you're not. No, you're not. No, you're not. I don't care if it's something somebody did to you or something you did, okay? If you don't truly forgive the person or yourself, you're still on that karmic wheel. Still on that karmic wheel, okay? I'll come with this new person right here, High Priestess. I think that you're going to end up, you kind of feel like something's a little off here, okay? You feel like, again, every 100% of the time. Here it is. I said 6 of Cups reversed in their main spread. Now here it is, 6 of Cups reversed. Their past comes up every single time, y'all. I'm telling you. The new person's past comes up every single time. 6 of Cups and 6 of Pentacles both reversed, okay? I think you kind of sense here that this person is more hung up on the past in their mind than they are interested in starting something new, you know? And I think more often than not, because people do that so frequently, we're not under the impression that the universe knows what the universe knows. Like, there's a lot of us that really genuinely think that as long as I don't tell you something, as long as I keep something to myself or keep a person to myself or a situation, then it's never, ever, ever, ever going to ever come up, you know? It will manifest eventually, some way, some shape, form, or fashion, okay? And I think that you feel that something is off. You feel that something is off, and you are probably going to make a decision to move on from this person here, okay? Because you can just tell that their past is more important to them than their future. So I think a lot of you are probably going to decide to move on from that as well, okay? Damn, man. All right, well, you know what time it is now. Time for the meat and taters of the whole reading. Things to watch out for and advice moving forward. Things to watch out for and advice moving forward. Not only is this the most important thing that anybody could hear in a tarot card reading, but it's not just for Libra. This is for everybody. Anybody that needs to hear it. I know I don't just have Libras in the chat room right now. I know I have cross watchers, and I know I have at least one person that's not a Libra or a cross watcher. It's just watching me for the hell of it. Probably an obsessive stalker. I do have them. Okay, this is for everybody. Everybody that needs to hear it. Everybody. things to watch out for, and advice moving forward for everybody. Let's get 3 shuffles here. 1, 2, and 3. Boom. Okay. 4 swords. 9 of Cups reversed. Fuck. I didn't want to dig that wormhole up again. All right. Watch out for people who are emotionally needy. Okay. Who do not know how to fulfill themselves. Okay. See, if I depend on you to be my only source of happiness and fulfillment, you're never going to be good enough. You're never going to be good enough. You know why? You know why? Because you are incapable of fulfilling me. You can't do it. Another person can't fulfill you. Another person can assist you. Another person can be there for you and hold a space for you and share love with you. But if you're empty, you cannot be fulfilled from the outside in. It doesn't work that way. But right now, me and a very small group of people in the spiritual community are working diligently to spread awareness of the truth of this, of the way love is really attracted into and pushed out of our lives. Because I don't know about you, but I'm 32 years old. Emotional codependence and neediness has been glorified since my grandparents were little kids. Movies, TV, music makes you think that being empty and alone is normal. No, isn't that crazy? Isn't that nuts? Has anybody ever stopped and asked themselves, how come I was whole one day, I was fulfilled, I was feeling great, I was loving life, and then I woke up one day broken, empty, and alone? And nobody said anything about it. It's just a normal part of being a human. Don't you worry, though. A lover is what you need to fix this problem. And every last one of us, you, me, my neighbor, every last human on this planet, we all set off in search of that lover who's going to make this problem go away. And guess what? Well, thousands of us ended up coming to the tarot to figure out what the hell went wrong. Yeah? So watch out for that. Watch out for that. Do not be around anybody who puts their emotional state on you as your responsibility, okay? First of all, it's not your responsibility. Second of all, it's impossible for you to do anything about somebody else's emotions. You are not responsible for making somebody feel a certain way. That's not your job. That's not your job, okay? Period. I know I probably pissed a bunch of people off right now, but if you ain't learned me by now, I don't care. I'm going to tell you the truth. I'm going to tell you the truth, okay? The truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you, Billy Bob, all right? Now, here's the good part. Follow your passion, dude. Follow your passion. Ace of Wands. Ace of Cups reversed, okay? Has a lot to do with this right here. Follow your passion. The sad thing is, I was saying this in a reading the other day, the part that breaks my heart more than anything is that most people don't even know what their passion is. If you go out there and you ask the average person out there, what are you passionate about? You know how many, a staggering number of people would say, And those people who do know what their passion is, why aren't you doing anything with it? I don't have time. I have money to chase. Right? We have been so programmed and conditioned to chase money, and we never stop to think that that's why money's running from us, do we? Follow your passion. Okay? I don't care what your passion is. I don't care how stupid you think it is or how silly it is. Dude, I'm gonna tell you what right now. You know there were people that made fun of me when I first became obsessed with the tarot. I made fun of and teased. Oh, you and those cards again. Oh, I have important things to do. I have money to chase, right? I have important things to do. You playing with your silly little cards, right? Well, yeah. Follow your passion, dude. It may sound stupid. It may sound silly. It very well may. It very well may. But if you follow your passion, money will chase you. Okay, don't chase money, dude. Don't chase money. There is no amount of money on this planet that's going to do, it's just like love, okay? Love and money are the two energies that bind the vast majority of humans, and it's because you've been programmed to look at them both wrong. That's the reason why. You've been programmed to perceive them wrong and work against yourself, okay? Don't follow and chase money. You know, see, here's the example I like to give people, okay? Let's say you have the choice of taking two jobs, okay? Job A and job B. Job A is your dream job, dude. You've always wanted to do this your whole life. Pays $100 grand a year, okay? Job B pays $1 million a year, and just hearing the job description, a migraine sets in. And you're thinking, oh, God, I couldn't imagine sitting and doing that all day. Oh, man. Oh, no, I do not look. You know what? Most people would still take job B. Most people would take the job that they dread, and they would trade their love for life for money. Unbeknownst to them, those people who follow their passion and take the job A can take that $100,000 with the power of their passion and flip it into 10 million. If you follow your passion, don't follow money. Don't have a price tag hanging off of your shoulder. Do not allow yourself to be bought and controlled by money. Okay? And definitely don't go out there chasing it. Follow your passion. As long as you follow your passion, money will chase you. If you dump enough of your passion into anything, 10,000% fire and passion, money will chase you. Yes, it will. Okay? Anywho, I feel like the messages my Libras needed to hear have come through. I'm going to go ahead and end it here, man. I greatly appreciate all y'all that tuned in and played along, man. So much. Thank y'all so much for the likes and the comments and the super chats. It means more to me than I will ever be able to really express in words, okay? Remember to look in the description of the video if you want information on scheduling a personal reading. All the information for that's in the description of the video. For now, though, if you ordered a personal reading and it is due today, I'm on it right now, okay? I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. I'll see y'all sometime between now and the rest of all eternity, okay? Y'all have a good one.